Okay, here's invention 15. Here's invention 15. Tape in the hallway. So tape in the hallway if you're living on a second floor or third floor. If you're living on a second floor or third floor, you can put, let's say you're in a townhouse or whatever it is, a house. You're on the second floor or third floor and you kind of have high stairs. Not like 3 stairs, but if you have like a bunch of stairs, like 8, 10 stairs, you can put tape on the wall. So you can take black tape, duct tape, like you can kind of pull it and a centimeter thick or whatever, or a little bigger, 2 centimeters thick, and you can kind of like pull it apart, and you can put lines along your wall, kind of like how they do cars, lines on the car, and you can put it right, maybe like 5 feet up on the wall, 5 feet or less up on the wall, so you can kind of see the height of people. If anybody comes in your house, you can read their height. Yeah, if anybody's coming up the stairs, like my landlord pulled. My landlord got the police to come up my stairs once. So if you need to read the height of somebody breaking into your house or something, you just put duct tape along the wall about 4 or 5 feet outside your door, and then you kind of open the door. You can read their height as they're coming up the stairs. You can kind of mark where they were and their height. So the duct tape will go along the wall up high, right? As you go down the stairs, it gets higher and higher. And it actually looks really cool too, because you're coming up and you see this line and it gets closer and closer. Or you're going down and you see the line and you read your own height or whatever. And if you want, you can just put markings on the wall, like your height and all that, all the heights, if you want to go crazy on it. But like for me, it was just art, and my landlord destroyed all the art. I had all this art on my wall, and the landlord he basically annihilated all my art in the hallway after I invited all the community in the last day I was there. And he had me arrested, so my landlord was out of control. So invention 16. Invention 16. Here's invention 16. Okay, here we go. I'm trying to get them all. Some of them are longer words here on the paper, but invention 16, and you wouldn't believe how many are coming on this list. You wouldn't believe how many are on this list, okay? Invention 16 is lock installation. So lock installation, that's my 16th invention. My 16th invention. Here's my 16th invention. You wouldn't believe how many are coming on this list too, so just stay posted here. Invention 16 is lock installation. So I installed a lock after my landlord started trouble with me this summer. After my landlord started trouble, I had this idea. I put this lock on my door. The cheapest way to do it, I had this idea. The cheapest way to do it is you get one of those deadbolt or whatever they're called.
You probably get better a sandal too, right?
So what you do is you get one of those deadbolt locks or whatever they're called, the locks that actually lock all the way, like the square piece that locks all the way, and you shut it, and then you put it on the door handle though. You don't put it anywhere else but the door handle. If your landlord's causing trouble or whatever, you put it on the door handle, okay? Nowhere else on the door, just on the door handle, or even a little higher is even better. If you can dig a hole, if you can cut a hole in the door, and you're good at that, what you do is you just stick it on the door handle if you have no other option. Then you lock it, and then you leave a tiny little space below the lock, a tiny little space, so you can peek out below the lock. You leave this thin little hole under the lock so you can peek out. Any invaders or your landlords trying to break in, you see them coming. So you leave a tiny little space below the lock. And it's a little peek hole, right? So nobody knows there's a peek hole, so that if they're doing anything crazy, you'll catch them. Okay. I love that one. Okay, so here's my 17th invention. My 17th invention is cleaning solutions. So you can call me whatever, like, you can call me whatever, you can call me I'm an innovator, whatever. So invention 17. Invention 17 is cleaning solutions. So I have these cleaning solutions. I'll let you know. I'll let you know more about this. But I have these cleaning solutions, like styles of cleaning, whether it be hardwood, whatever. I have these styles, so I'll let you know more about the styles of cleaning solutions later. I just need somebody to work with me, basically. I just need somebody to work with me. I'm looking for work. Okay, I'm looking for work. You know, so anybody out there, I'm looking for work. Hello, I'm here. Hello, I'm here. Anybody home? Anyways, here we go. Holy fire on this. Holy fire on this. Yeah. Okay, so holy fire on this. I'll let you know more about that later. I'm trying to get the main ones out before somebody steals it, like my landlord. All right. So, invention 18. We're at the 18th. Yes, we are at the 18th or 19th. This list is 18th, but here's the 18th or 19th. Okay, it's 18th. I'll just say 18th. Invention 18. Here we go. Holy fire on this. Holy fire on this. I plead the blood of Jesus. I plead the blood of Jesus over this, that I'll have a good job by the end of the friggin' year. Okay? Or maybe next year or the year after, I'll finally have a good job. Somebody will notice I'm alive. Okay. All right, invention 18. Invention 18. Here we go. And, okay, invention 18.